What is going on, everyone? There, is that better? I think I sounded like a robot at the beginning there. My weird voice meter thing. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to a Sunday night stream. I felt a little odd on how I left things last night. I was a little bit frustrated with my rounds, and I know some of you were looking forward to some design and stuff like that. And yeah, I was not in the mood. But yeah, obviously slept on it and did a bunch of stuff, family stuff today, and feeling a lot better now. I mean, it's just a stupid game. So yeah, I decided like last minute. I took 5 minutes to plan this and said, you know what, I'm going to turn on the stream tonight. So, bit of an impromptu design session tonight. Um, yeah, my plan is just work a little bit on this Pine Valley kind of track. I'm working on a hole 4 right now. I kind of had an idea. Not sure if it's going to come to fruition, but got a little bit of an idea for our 4th hole here. So we're going to work on that today, and yeah, just kind of keep going, answer questions, lots of stuff like that. Extra stream? Yeah, I figure, you know what, why not? We're just kind of talking that, you know, I didn't really leave things that great yesterday, so, and I did want to do some design tonight, so I thought, you know what, why don't I switch on the stream tonight? So what I'm actually doing right now is something I don't usually do very often, is I'm putting a bunker in the fairway. And you kind of have to be really careful with the light rough layer inside. Trying to make it so it's as uniform as it possibly can be. This is not too bad. Kind of follows the shape of the bunker pretty good, I think. And a little bit of a hiccup there. Yeah, we just have to fix that little thing a little bit. What's up, guys? We've got Racing is in here, and Fitz, and Grayson, and Evan, and Wes is here. What's up, Wes? How you doing, buddy? That's better. Okay. Evan's here. Ian's here. What's up, guys? Welcome. So yeah, maybe a bit of a smaller audience tonight, just because this was totally unplanned. My plan was not to be back till Wednesday, but I was feeling inspired tonight. Are we telling the people about your project soon being ported? Well, no, but I guess we can now. Wes. Wes likes to destroy secrets. But yes, I do have another project going on that I'm bringing in a new course. Well, Sean Trees and I are bringing in a new collaboration course. Actually, I'll show it to you guys tonight. He's got started on it. It looks really good. It looks really good. Wes, I love it. I love it. It's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I'll show it to you. We did a course called Jasmine back at the end of TGC 2019. It was like a desert coastal, and Trey's worked on it a bit today and showed me it and sent me the file, and it is amazing. So we're going to take a look at it probably a little bit later too. Do I like that bunker there? Is the question. How do you feel about mulched areas and primarily planting in them? I find mulch is kind of like, the texture isn't great. It's kind of flat. But I don't use mulch very often, but it's all right. Planting in it can be tricky, for sure. Why am I using brush? Good question. I am using brush instead of spline right now because I had to do something with this fairway. I wanted this little patch of light rough to go around it. So in order to do that, you actually have to, I spline the outside, but I didn't fill it in. and then I laid down my bunker, and then I put a second surface of rough, and then you kind of have to go around with the brush. See how I went around in really tiny brushes to kind of fill in fairway so it's not touching the rough, because if I put fairway in, it'll delete the rough. So when you do that, you actually have to, because if I were just to fill it in right now, watch, I'll show you. So you see that little band of light rough? Kind of, it's hard to see, but it's right here. Okay. Once I go to the spline point and fill it, see how it disappears and flattens out? I don't want that. I want it to look like that. So, because of that, I have to do it this way. Wes doing some rat work in other team streams, yes. What's up, Puffy? How you doing, guys? Favorite hole? I mean, I've only built 4 holes, so... probably number 1. Probably my first hole. Alright, so the tricky thing about this is you have to be very careful with the brush, because you don't want to leave any of these little glaring bits of heavy rough in the fairway. So I'm going to do another once over here and make sure I'm not... See, there's a little spot there. Gone. There's another spot there. So you got to be super careful with doing it this way. And there's a spot there I missed. I'm hoping that's all I missed. Seems to be. $200 IQ plus. Not my. It wasn't my way of doing it. There used to be kind of more archaic way where you actually use the red brush to get that look, but you know, after all that work, I look at it and I'm like, I don't even know if I like that. So I'm doing something kind of I don't usually do. I tend to do a lot of my greens just like this, where I just have like the collar kind of just lead up to the green. But I'm trying something different on this green site. I thought I would kind of envelop the green in fairway. It's a short hole, so if you're long, it's going to really roll back off the green. It's going to hit off the fairway, and it's going to cause some trouble. Quick pitch. It's a tough pitch back. So I thought I'd try that. Working on your first course and using my tutorials. Nice. Hopefully it's working well for you. How do you get an idea for my green shape? Honestly, I freehand my green shapes, to be quite honest. I just kind of put in some twists and turns wherever I feel they're needed. Looking for new console. I know PC is best. Which console is easiest and fastest to use for designing? And I think they're about the same, to be quite honest. I haven't designed much on either of them, but from my understanding, they are pretty close to the same. But I'm hoping with the new hardware, maybe it's going to be a little bit faster. Or a lot faster, which would be great. Because console designing sucks. You want to be a designer, a real, you know, not want to waste as much time in the designer. PC is the way to go. What's up, Chantres? We're going to take a quick look at Jasmine tonight. There's Justin Chantres. He's the guy that is collabing with me for a remodel. Do we want to show it yet? I don't know if we want to show it. It's not a new project. It's an old project that's gotten a huge remodel. It's getting a huge remodel, and that's all thanks to Chantres. We'll tease it. We'll tease it a little bit. We're not going to show it off yet. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Oh, what do we think? Do we like that bunker there, or does it seem just like out of place? My plan is we're going to do waste bunkers up the right-hand side here. Thanks, Ian. It's a little glary. So, you know, the holes going this way don't look as good. Obviously. Actually, they still look pretty good, but... yeah, I'm trying to... I really want to use the shadows as an advantage here. I think the shadows are going to look really good. Left front of the green. Yeah, I know. I'm putting one right here. Probably a little smaller waste bunker as well. So that is the plan. Look at that. Impromptu stream. I still got 43 of you in here. Boom. Up, Christian. Weren't you? We're going to work on Butters Bay with Frankie tonight? I hope not, unless I missed an email he sent me. No, I think he's busy this weekend. I think he had a wedding or something. So no, not tonight. I'm not sure when the stream is going to be 100% yet, but soon. Soon. Hey, Boomer. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me tonight. Just a little chill Sunday night stream. Okay. Okay, so I think we're going to start with a little waste bunker action here. So I'm going to do this and spin it. Yeah, it's coming. It's 100% happening. It's just we haven't worked out the when yet. Hey, Kyle, what's up, buddy? Keep it fairly thin here. Kind of want to bring it up to about there. And a smaller waste bunker, which is fine. Waste bunkers are a bit exhausting to do. Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at Jazzy. I'm actually excited to dive in and see what he's done with it. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, this is a small waste bunker. You know, it's only like 150 yards. So I've noticed I've been kind of going, I've had waste bunkers left quite a few holes, so we're going to mix it up. We're going to go waste bunker on the right for hole 4. And the tree line's going to be pretty tight against this. But I've kind of purposely widened the fairway out here. Just, you know, this is 273, so people are going to potentially go for this. But what I am going to do is I'm going to camber this fairway just ever so slightly this way. So anyone wanting to go long, you can, but it might be a little much. It's going to potentially roll off into here, which is going to be another smaller waste bunker. I don't know. I just felt like it. I just felt like it. Okay, so... I was really excited to build this hole. I'm kind of building in order right now on this course. Probably a bit more than, well, more than I did on Persephone, but more because I haven't routed the back 9 yet. I think I'm gonna change up the back 9 routing like we've talked about. Basically, I think the plan is I'm basically gonna build this most of this course on stream. Figure why not? You guys can see all my work from start to finish. Oh, it's very loosely based. It's, yeah, it's not. It's just an inspired kind of. Yeah, no, I've looked at a few videos and stuff on Pine Valley. I mean, it's already straying away from it anyway, but yeah, kind of the look. No, I don't really plan on really having any water on this course. I may throw a lake back here. It's not really even in play, but I don't even think I am. It feels like it's a forced lake, so. Yes, I actually will. I'll probably do some back nine routing tonight, actually. Some rooting. As some would say. Whoop, what happened there? Alright. Probably not any out of bounds. I don't plan on it. Hey. Getting there. And I do kind of want to experiment. There's a way where you can kind of alter the tee positions. So like in round 1, your back tee could be here. In round 2, it could be here. There's a way of doing it. I haven't watched the videos yet, but I may consider giving it a go on this course, but I'm trying to think on where that would, so far, strategy would be involved. Have you tried the front, middle, back technique for mixing up pins? I try to keep like an idea of where it is. I really should, and I always make a sense of, or a note of like, okay, I'm definitely this time going to kind of keep a track. Pin 1 for all 18 holes, where are they? I never end up doing it, but maybe I will for this course. Chair update. Still uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit. I don't know. Still getting used to it. My neck hurts. I think it's just the way I'm sitting. My old chair, I used to be able to tilt my seat up and down, and I used to tilt it back a lot so I could recline like this. And I can't really do that in this chair unless I go back like this. But even then, I kind of like to have my head up here, so I'm tilting my neck. No, it's not great. It's just gonna take some getting used to. Why don't you have a delay after you place splines or objects? I always have to wait 2 seconds to place one thing. I'm on a PC, and it's way quicker. Yeah, it's way quicker. As I've said many times before, if you are ultra serious about getting into design, you need to go PC. Also, big news for those that know a little bit about PCs, but I have procured and have locked down a GeForce RTX 3080. I'm very excited about it. I'm paying a little bit more than retail, but this guy's giving me a pretty good deal. I pick it up on Thursday or Friday, so I'm very excited. It's one of the better 3080 cards too, so I'm pumped. So I'll be able to run 4K pretty darn easily now. Not on stream, but yeah, I did my own PC build. I'm not a PC expert for sure, but I'm learning, and yeah, I've got a really good graphics card in here already, but it's like 4 years old, and yeah, I'm excited for my new one. I'm pumped. All right. Gearing up for the new Call of Duty. I'll tell you, I mean, I'm excited for the new Call of Duty, but I'm going to be playing 2 Call of Duties. I'm going to be playing Warzone 2. And maybe even still a little Modern Warfare multiplayer. It just, Modern Warfare feels so much better. So it's gonna be tough to completely ditch. Alright, so I'm looking at sight lines here. This is not high enough, so I want to see... So this needs to be brought down a bit. Or I need to bring this up. It's one or the other. Probably the easier option is to bring this down a bit. Probably about 5 feet will do it. Perfect. Perfect. How do you make a bunker in the fairway look good? Like this? We kind of already just worked on that. You have a little thin layer of rough around it. I'm not going to go through it again, but you can check back on the replay, and I talk about it there. I know, Warzone, I'm still, like, pretty much every night, at least 4 days a week, I'm playing Warzone. Can't get rid of it. Just cannot get rid of it. Alright. So, there's my tees. How's she look? Not quite. It's actually not there yet. Do you like Rogue Company? I've heard things about it, but I've not had time to dive in. I think bring them both down a bit. I know it's not flat, but just getting an idea. No, not there yet. What affects file size? File size is a tricky one. I don't 100% know what is affecting file size right now. I thought I did. I know what affects memory and objects, but I don't know what affects file size. I think it has to do with primarily things like buildings, is my best guess. But outside of that, I don't really know. I don't really know. But I can ask a dev and see what they say. Yeah, I had one course, I think it's called Burrowing Owl, that I couldn't port over because its file size is over 100, and I don't have a lot of buildings on that course, so I couldn't figure out why. That one was too much. That's better. That's better. Alright. So this is going to be the edge of the course for kind of this tree line, so we're going to have to make this tree line fairly thick to kind of cover. And I'm also not sure what I'm going to do here. Am I going to keep this flat? Am I going to put a hill here? Kind of outline like this is the boundary. I think I might. I really think I might. Holy moly, Jeff. Phil, get out here. Time to dance. We have a brand new ultimate designer. Jeff Lodge, welcome. So Jeff has now applied for a new course critique and a whole bunch of ways in which we can help sell his course. So Jeff, welcome. Where's Phil? Come on, Phil. Get out there. That's amazing. Jeff, thank you so much for the support, my friend. There he is. There's Phil. That's incredible. That is incredible. That is my top level subscription. So thank you. Thank you so much. And join the Discord, and we will be in touch, and let me know what course you want me to critique. So thank you. And yeah, let's get your course out there. All right. I've had 3 or 4 ultimate designers this weekend. It's crazy. So thank you guys very much. One of the big reasons you're helping me get a new video card. So I very much appreciate it, and you guys help me, I help you. Easy. Hey Dan, what's up, man? Alright, so working on okay, so now we gotta start planting that. I think these trees are getting a little bit too much blocking going on here. There. That tree can go. It's a little dark in here. That tree is a big reason why. There we go. You gotta be really careful with shadows here. There, that helps things a lot. Alright. Lighting settings are good. Thank you. See an error on my ticker here. Spell the guy's name wrong. There we go. I wish I still had time for course design. My time on this game consists of getting on Sunday night, fasting every single shot, then repeating. Yeah. I get it. Thanks, Chantres. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. Okay, so I just want to flatten that out there just to make it so it's not as extreme. We did a new critique for an Ultimate Designer member today that I posted on YouTube. It's called Crooked Arrow. It's actually a really neat step fantasy style course. I haven't made it you haven't made it into my Discord? Oh. Send me a message like on Twitter or something. There should be a link when you signed up for my like in the email. That should be a link to your Discord. You have to actually follow the instructions to link your YouTube to the Discord too, and it should add you automatically. But if you can't, just send me a message and I'll give you the Discord link manually and assign you the right role. What's the best TGC society for an average but decent golfer? Oh boy. Like TGC tours or just like this game in general? That's tough. There's a bunch of societies. If you're just kind of an average design and you want to play, you can play on the beer league and TGC tours. I'm still not a fan of that name, but you can go with that. But yeah, I mean, there's so many societies out there. It's hard to say which one's the best. Swing calibration benefit your swing? I find it can be helpful. But I don't do it all the time. Like I did it a few weeks ago, and I seem to have found the sweet spot where I'm getting lots of good perfects, so I haven't calibrated in a while. Yeah, it's kind of like beer league hockey. Beer league tour. I think that's where they got the name from it. Okay. I also have plans to do like a top 10 courses of the month. I started trying to do a video for it, but I didn't have the time to edit it. So, and I don't want to get myself into I have limited time as it is, so as much as I want to do it, I need to make sure I have the time. So, I mean, I want to do one for the end of each month, so I still have a few days to decide if I want to do it or not, but curious to see how you plant the boundary. You're going to need a lot of that on the course I sent you on Twitter. Oh, how to plant the boundary? Yeah, I'll show you how I do that. I think I've got an idea. You gotta hide all that plot. We're gonna do a lot of hiding. So I mean, while you're designing, you're gonna see it, and then as you're playing and you're play testing on those holes on the edges, just hit really high shots and just don't look for it purposely, but does your eye see emptiness? If it does, you haven't hidden it enough. If it does, you're fine. So, I mean, I think I'm probably going to use a little bit of elevation, like hills to our advantage. And I'll probably pretty heavily plant up there. I love me some sand dunes. Or waste areas or whatever. Anyone here tonight? This is their first Crazy Canuck stream. Say hi, join the community. I love chatting with you guys. So, a little super chat. Thanks for the $5 donation there, Andrew. I appreciate that. I really have to update that super chat notification. I think I have the default zombie running by still. I'll have to fix that. But thank you. Watching me at 3 in the morning, is it because you can't sleep and you need something to put you to sleep? This'll do it. Some chill music. Josh, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it, Andrew. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay, so now we're going to kind of make it a little bit messier now. University student on a bad sleep schedule. Ugh. You're like my high school students during lockdown this spring. They would ask me questions. I'd get pings at like 4 in the morning because that's when they're working on their homework. And then all day when I'm available, they're sleeping. It's terrible. It's just awful. I have made a par 3 course. Yes, I have. I don't have it over on 2K21, but I have built a par 3 course. It's on my list of maybe to-dos at some point. Build a fun little scenic, like 9-hole par 3. Yeah, is that? I think I got a little bit wild with the grass. I'm gonna take a little bit out. There we go. Daughter's doing great. We had a fun day today. She was a little bit grumpy today, but she was all right. A little bit grumpy. But yeah, she's good. She's a lot of work, but Oh, I didn't read it. I love the look of this course. I'm definitely going to start building my first course today. Definitely use your videos to help you. Cool. I am an actual teacher, Shake. Yes. I am an actual high school math and science teacher. And department head as well. So I wear many hats. Keeps me busy. Although I'm giving up the department head thing at the end of this year. So I can spend a little bit extra time at home. As far as I know, no. I don't think any students subscribe to my channel because I'm probably the most boring follow for them in the world. I know a few of my past students I know subscribe to my Twitch, but they've promised me they will not pass on to any current students, so which is good. I have not seen any current students, and I've been streaming for years. Cannot flexing, yeah, right. Hey, Tony, old-timer, first-time stream participant. Cut my teeth on Jack Nicklaus Golden Bear plan design. That is one I've heard about and never, I think it was before my time. Retired teacher, nice. What did you teach there, Tony? Awesome. See, I think the thing I love about this game as well is that I get an audience that are like, you know, they're from everywhere, they're of all ages. I mean, like, I've had 16-year-olds in here, and then I have, you know, retired people as well, and everyone in between. So I think that's really cool. We're all a cool little community of designers, right? Oh, special ed, oh man, you are my hero. We don't have enough special ed teachers, and what they do is incredible. So, thank you for being awesome. I could not be, I couldn't do it. I think it would be, it's a lot to be a special ed teacher. Full-time streamer, quit teaching? I don't think I could quit teaching. Excuse me. Whew. Wow. Organized chaos, yeah, for sure. Yeah, special place in the Teacher Hall of Fame, for sure. Daniel's a teacher as well. A lot of teachers in this chat. Can't believe it's Sunday night and back to work again tomorrow. Oh well. 3 more weeks and this quarter's over, and then I get a new batch of students. So 2 days a week on Tuesday. I still can't believe you guys are all online. Yeah, we're at school every day, but in the mornings we teach in person, and then in the afternoons we teach online. Except on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, where a third of the kids come in the afternoons. It's really weird. It is really, really weird. It's working for some, but not others. So we're putting in this kind of scrubby brush here, which I'm liking. Online till February. Wow. Yeah, I mean, our cases are going up. Like, they're the highest they've been ever. But I still don't think we're in, like, going to be in lockdown mode anytime soon. I hope not. I really hope not. Alright. I like these waste bunkers. You get real messy with them. All online in the UK. Yeah, you guys are definitely higher levels than us, but we're slowly catching up. Right. That's looking good, I think. So we'll add a few. These waste bunkers are definitely a chore. I'm going to have to kind of plant these slowly because they're annoying. A lot of different layers to them. Yeah, our second wave's already here, but doesn't sound like we're going to lock down. We had our second case at our school. We found out on Friday night. And they're like, all right, well, business as usual. Everyone's like, well, do we know who it is or whose class they might be in? Nah, you might get a call, but don't worry about it. Cool, okay. Jeez, it's gonna take someone to die before they're like, oh, okay. Oh. 1,000 new cases in Ontario. Yeah, you guys are way up there. We're not that much. We're like at 200, 300. Okay, so now we're gonna start putting in our tree line. So it's gonna be pretty thick because I want to completely block out this. So best we can. 200 and they're threatening. Oh, really? Yeah, we're at 200 and they're like, yeah, we're fine. That's 200 for the whole province. Like, and our province is what? The size of, I don't know, a couple Texases? Maybe? Maybe not that big? No, probably that big. At least 2. Yeah, we were at like 20, and they were like, shut it all down. And now they're at 200, and they're like, you're fine. Go to work. Yeah, I mean, 90% of the cases are down in Vancouver here, but like our school district where I teach at has by far the most cases. So it's like, all right, cool. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. If I close that in a bit too much, maybe not. Thanks, Mandrew. Appreciate it. I hate how we have to talk about. We always seem to talk about COVID every stream. It seems. It sucks. It's taken over our lives. You just kind of. My wife and I were out and doing a little grocery shopping and stuff today, and you just put on your mask and you stand 6 feet away from people. Like, I haven't shaken anyone's hand in 6 months. It's just weird. And when you think about it, you're like, holy crap, how much your life has changed. But you just kind of adapt. And like, even what I think we're still going to be like this the rest of this year and all of next year. I think we're not going to be kind of back to normal till 2022. That is my estimate. Which sucks, but I hope I'm wrong. Let's see. Okay, so we've got that. See how I've got this kind of natural hill here? I'm going to use this. And I'm also going to build up another hill here. This is where I'm going to kind of start. Hey, Chance, how did you start course designing? Oh, well. You want the origin story of Crazy Canuck? I don't know. It's not that exciting, to be quite honest, but it all started back the release of the Golf Club 1. So it was the Golf Club 1, and I was drawn to it. It was a basic golf game for those that were there back then. It was released, 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. It was a pretty basic golf game, but really what drew me to it was as course designer. I always loved kind of building and designing golf courses like in my head, and I'd be like, I'd be really good at that. And I'm like, this as a designer, I'm in, because I've tried designers in other games, and they were so clunky and complex, and I just couldn't get into it. So, so I got the game, and I had no idea what I was doing. Like, no idea. I didn't have any tutorials to go off of because no one had made any. All the courses people made were not very good, where everyone was trying to struggle to use the tools. But slowly people started figuring them out. I still didn't. So then I got into... I basically stopped playing the game for about 6 months. And then I came back to it, and I noticed the designer had kind of been fixed. There had been some improvements. It got easier to build a course. And then I built my first course, and it was terrible. And then I built my second course. It was also terrible. My third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. I kept getting better and better and better. But I still wasn't really making progress. So I looked into... So then I started looking at other people's courses, because people were getting really good. And I said, well, why don't I do like a critique of courses? And that's how Canucks Course Critiques was born. I just made a thread on like the HB forums saying, hey, I'll play your course and I'll do a recording live on Twitch. I've never used Twitch before, but let's give it a go. And people started submitting courses, and I just started looking at them and kind of giving my feedback on them, even though I wasn't a designer at all. But what I was doing there is I was looking at people's, I was looking at bunkers, and I was like, how did he do that? And I was trying to picture it in my head, like, how did they make that happen? And I was trying to think about the tools. And that's how I got better and better and better and better and better at it. And then my critiques started catching on, and I had so many requests to do them. I think I was over, they're still on my YouTube. I think I'm over 160 course critiques. Yeah, and then that kind of went into like a TGC variety show kind of that I did with a couple other guys, where we played other people's courses and kind of reviewed them and did some other fun, silly things, and that got us a nice little viewing and a nice little following. And then I started doing some tutorials for the Golf Club 2. And yeah, I kind of started being, I've been around for the community for a while, and I just started being like the course design guy that, beginners would turn to. And I didn't really kind of blow up until COVID a few months ago, where no one had anything to do and people started finding my tutorials, and things have just kind of shot up. And I've been talked about on the Barstool podcast, so that's definitely brought my name up a bit, and getting early access to the game, and having that opportunity and kind of having an idea of what's going on a little bit early is kind of nice. So yeah, it's been good. So yeah, that's the story, I guess, of me and how I've gotten to this point. Gage has been watching since the first game. Damn. Loyal fan. Is the rendering distance of object different on PC? And I think it's a bit better on PC. But I'm not, don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so right now, what I will probably do is kind of build up a back edge of my plot here. So this is going to be probably up quite a bit. Not that much. And I want to make it look somewhat realistic. And then I'm going to put some taller trees back there. kills you planting on Xbox, yeah. It's not ideal. Not ideal. Alright, so now I'm going to do another layer of slightly taller trees. So this is where I'm going to start blocking things in. I'm not overly concerned about type and size and rotation too much here. But I'm going to have a lot of bigger, thicker trees because the whole point of this tree line is to block these delta trees, which do not mix with the theme at all. So we are performing a disappearing act here as best we can. You know, if you go around the plot, you're obviously going to see it, but you know, I might even block it out even further. I don't even know. If I design the course, can I plan for you? No, do it yourself. Sorry. Sorry. Unless you make it really worth my while. Should do a planting business. Virtual gardening. See, the thing I like about the Delta theme is it creates this kind of brown kind of this like arid sandy part, which I think will fit the theme of this course pretty good, so I'm actually not going to remove that. Which is one of the main reasons why I picked the Delta theme for this. There we go. Sure we can find a deal. I'm not serious. I'm not going to plant your course. Sorry. You have to be on PC for it to happen first. But I got too much going on, and I can't start taking that on. Jeff, there he is. He's our new ultimate designer. Awesome. Thank you for the support. And yeah, like I said, join in on Discord, and we'll start talking about what course you want me to critique. Super Golf Dude is in the house. How long does it take you from start to finish to complete a course? Oh boy, I don't know. I usually use about a 40 to 100 hours. I don't go over 100. I'm about a 40 to 50 hours a course kind of guy. Maybe a little bit less. Sometimes I can do a course in 30. But I'm definitely a quicker designer. I mean, just having a PC alone, I'm probably at least 40% faster on a PC. So, yeah. I can always tell you streaming because people start joining the Discord. Yeah, we're getting some couple new members tonight, or one new member for sure. One thing I want to work on with my next course is varied placement of rough and fairway. What thoughts do you have about how far to take the first cut, or using fairways around greens? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of varied with that. So like we kind of talked about that, like. On this hole, I'm wrapping the fairway around. And, you know, this is very basic. It kind of connects here, but then my fairway stops there. But on this hole, for example, I'm kind of doing more of an old school, like wrapping the fairway all the way around the green. So I don't have like a bunker right at the back, for example. So, you know, any shot long will careem down the hill, roll off the fairway, and probably into the rough. Planting strategies, that's a tough one. I just honestly, when I'm planting, like I blacked out here. I don't even know what I did. I just threw some trees down. I don't feel like I'm reinventing the wheel here. I'm just like right now I'm just kind of hiding tree trunks. I just think it looks better. But that's just me. Do I hide them all? No. But it just kind of gives me a little bit of vary to my underbrush here. So it's not just tree trunk and straight land. I'm anxious to try the next course on PC. Just uploaded my first and I use PS4. Nice. PS4 designer. Yeah, keeping it random, like not really thinking about it. Nice knoll template. Template design, right? I'm an expert at that. It is hard to describe planting. You just kind of, you have to have an eye for it a little bit. And that just comes down to experience and playing some more courses and looking at some pictures and, you know, try to recreate some things. But yeah, it takes some time. But like I can plant in my sleep now. Like I enjoy it, and you know, I try to pick like an idea, and then I try to keep it relatively consistent for 18 holes. So I pick a few features that I want to feature on a lot of different holes. You know, may it be waste bunkers or, you know, a certain type of feature of some sort, and then you know I try to put it on a bunch of holes to kind of give my course an identity, I guess. You can't really change the length of the rough to make it longer or shorter. You can change the bounce and the roll, but you can't really change the length of the rough. Well, I couldn't actually do it blindfolded. I'd have to actually see what I'm doing, but you know, I'm doing something really simple here. I'm just kind of sinking it down, but then if you kind of look off into the, you know, into the woods, you kind of just see this, like, you know, you see a little bit of underbrush here. It's more interesting. Why is that bush floating? There we go. Must have planted it on purpose. You know, then I'll plant in some other places. Just random, right? Like this probably won't even be seen. When I try to throw down plants randomly in the game. Yeah, that's are you designing on PC, Mike? If you're designing on PC, that's usually a sign your PC is not beefy enough to keep up. But if it's a console thing, it's just a console thing. You're designing on PC, yeah. How does it run? Like, is it smooth like this as you kind of scroll through your course, or is it a bit choppy? My guess would just be a performance issue with your PC, and probably you're due for an upgrade, I would imagine. You can absolutely plug your course here. You're a member. You can do that. Hurricane Palms Golf Resort. Oh, is that the course I'm going to do my review on, Jeff? Okay, well, we're getting there. Yeah, you can turn down graphics and stuff too. That's also a good point. Okay, so now I'm gonna maybe just play with some of the stronger grasses that you can see a bit better. I just kind of want to see how they look. I think I might even go with just this. I don't want to do too much, because if it doesn't give me a good look that I want, I might just kind of plant just in these areas where you can see it. Like I said, I don't want to go too much. It's definitely choppy. I struggle with splines as well. I just don't get the smooth movement. Yeah, it's. I would say it's probably just your PC needs. You need a stronger PC. That would be my. Just say whenever I say get a PC, it's not just any PC is gonna do. This game, for some reason, like Call of Duty runs better on my computer than this game. Like, it's just weird. That sometimes. It's kind of a GPU hog. So having a good video card is quite important for this. So my new 3080, I should be planting at light speed. Looking forward to it. I mean, I probably won't make too much of a difference. Yeah, it's not very CPU intensive, but it is pretty GPU intensive. Now, I'm missing something on the left here. Do I extend? I think I might extend my waste bunkers in a little bit. Just so it's just not a lot going on here. So let's give that a try. I should save. I have not saved in like an hour. Okay. So let's just kind of bring the waste bunkers in here a little bit. I mean, this isn't really in play, but that's a whole new thing. I love that. There we go. Yep. So we got to do a little bit more waste bunker planting, unfortunately, but we'll finish this up. And then we'll take a look at Jasmine, our brand new, well, not new, but our remodeled course that Chantrez has been working this afternoon. I have put nothing into the remodel so far, other than I deleted a lot of boats. We had a giant sailboat race going around our island of our course, and we deleted that for a more mature approach. So he's completely changed the look of the golf course, so I'm excited to dive in and check out and see what he's done. With Unity, it loads everything currently in use. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with these games, but I just go off what I've been told. Interesting to see if the next game has a new engine or what. Oh yeah, City Skylines. I really like that game. You'd think I'd be super creative in that game, but my god, my city building skills do not equate to golf course. Like, they're not transferable. Awful at City Skylines. I want to be good, but not as creative in that game. Any suggestions? No, I don't really have any suggestions. You kind of gotta look at the requirements for the game. I'm sure someone on here could give you a hand, but you don't need to go super beefy PC, but it needs to be decent. Okay. I don't know what's going at the back. I haven't really thought about that yet. Haven't done too much, but change the environment. Whole one. We'll have to chat. Some cool stuff. Yeah, sounds good. How concerned am I with the plant meter? Slightly, but not too bad. So I want people to launch into this bunker. Ooh, I think I might extend that bunker a bit. Because right where people are going to pop in, it's that part there. Needs a little bit more sand. A bit more sand. So I'm just going to extend that out a bit. There we go. So yeah, I want that to be a dangerous drive. So, you know, the Bridgestone can launch over a lot of this, but I want that to be... I hit a fairway so we can actually test this out. Come on. My philosophy, spend 10% more than you can on a... Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm spending a boatload on this graphics card that I'm picking up on Friday. But I won't need a new one for years. That's kind of what I want. You know, that's a little punishing. Landing it dead center and it rolling into the bunker there, but... Or into the light rough, or heavy rough anyway, but... Too bad. You got a giant fairway here. Lay up. Lay up. I went with the 3080. Yeah. I got one off Facebook today. Paying a little bit more than asking, or than MSRP, but... Whatever. I'm going to be selling this graphics card, so I make it up pretty easily. This is basically the only bunker. I'm going to tweak it a little bit more. Any reason why you're making so many changes, Jasmine? We kind of built Jasmine kind of when we were both pretty burnt out with the game, so we took a lot of shortcuts and... I don't know. Needs a remodel. Why not? Why the heck not? It looks very, very different. Bit of a plain hole here. I don't know. Do we even like this hole? I mean, I can change up the fairway and green in this bunker pretty easily. I can keep all this. I don't know if I like this hole. It's a little meh, isn't it? You know, you hit to here. Pretty wide fairway. Waste bunker in front of the tee box. We could do that. This hole looked better once I put 5 in the back as well. So. Alright, Pontiac. Later, man. Lower everything in front on the green side bunker to make it pop even more. Hey, no worries, Outlaw. So yeah, just like lower this in here. Yep, that's what we needed. You're right. This is why I designed this man. Yeah, that makes it pop a lot more. Yep, that's all we needed. That's all we needed. Yeah, I just gotta not be worried about playing with the elevations. That's way better. That's way better. But now I've kind of eliminated. I'm gonna have to put the bump back in. Dum dum. I loved all his off-course stuff too. He did some good stuff on that crooked arrow course. It was really neat stuff. I definitely don't have the time for, or can't do myself. Yeah, you'll notice a lot. It's not a look I usually do, but it's something I need to utilize a bit more. Green complexes are something I need to work on. This is my life when I play test. I can't hit a fairway. Like the things I need to test, I can't hit it. I really should just jump down to easy mode so I can rush bombs, but whatever. Oh, it bounced the other way. Interesting. Yeah, it did. Okay. And we're going to make this green real tough because it's just a pitch shot in, so this green is going to be nasty. So pin 1, I think we're going to put right at the back here. Pin 2 is going to be right up front. Pin 3 will be kind of middle back. And you know, I'll make a pin 4 right over this bunker. There. All right. So, Sculpting Greens. Again, not a huge strong point of mine, but we're going to make this whole damn green a false front. Well, not the whole thing, but it's going to be pretty nasty to hold, at least at the front. And it's going to slope pretty severely at the back. I kind of change up my pin positions after. I get an idea of where I want to put the pins, then I'll sculpt, and then I'll readjust my pins. It's a weird way of doing it. I am fully aware. Oh, that's too much. Not that much. A little spine in it there. Oh, that's too much, too. Still a little crazy there. Oops. This green will get the classic Canuck treatment. It's a little bit of an up there. That's not overly difficult, but that's decent. I use an Xbox controller, but some designers, I think, use PS4. Not as common. And some use keyboard and mouse. difficult, but it's the second shot. I want to make... I just want to see what a long pitch does. I want it to roll... I want it to do a little more than that. Control, I find the controller, just because I'm used to it, though. So, it's tough to say. Nah, it's not what I want to do, game. Yeah, it's not the most user-friendly thing in the world to... If I designed a mouse keyboard right now, I'd be so slow. Big fan of hole 4. All right. God damn it. I think it's going to play a little tricky. Oh yeah, 8-iron splash. That's what I want, game. The second shot's going to be tough. I mean, or you could do that. Yeah, I have a first cutter up. I want this to kick hard left. Oh, it's not kicking hard left anymore. Alright, we're gonna have to continue to... It was like a stylized Tetris theme, somehow not copyrighted. I like this hole. This hole's basically done. Still might put something in the front here. Planting-wise, it's not there yet. And so we'll take a quick look at Jasmine. And then we're going to route the back 9. I said I was going to, so... Waste bunker in the front would be sick. I've been putting waste bunkers in the front, so... Kind of just continuation of this one, maybe leak it into here. Not all the way, but... Yeah, I could see myself doing that. Alright, let's go take a look at Jasmine. We've waited long enough. We waited long enough. I gotta pull it out of my internet machines, my emails. Oh no, it's not an email. It's on Discord, isn't it? Horses. Boom. Should be there now. There she is. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. That was Delta theme, yeah, that we're doing. Alright, what have you done? Goodness gracious me. Oh, that looks so good. So this course used to be like desert. Oh, that's filthy good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of waste bunker. Yeah, yeah. She looks quite a bit different. Oh yes. I don't even remember this hole. Did you rebuild this hole? These holes look completely different. Oh yeah, this is definitely happening. We're gonna rebuild a few of these holes, but yeah. Love it. Hey Sluggy, what's up, man? Oh man. Look at that bridge. Whew. Yeah, she looks very different than what she used. This used to be a desert course. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I like it better than I originally did. Yeah, this is... We're gonna have to remodel some holes. The finishing holes are weak. Oh yeah. Love it. Yeah, this is a collab course between JC, Justin Chantres, and I. We built this in TGC 2019. And yeah, like I said, it was a desert. And oh, this is so good. This is so good. Yeah. We'll ignore 17. 17's a bit of a mess. 18's not great either. There's Jasmine right there. Boom. Jazzy looking sharp. And we got some plant meter to play with too. Oh, I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about this one. Measure tools in new 16 to 18. Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, dunes are like the new hot thing. 16. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 16. Oh, this is going to be a filthy little par 3. Yep. That's better. That's way better. Why didn't we think of this the first time? Oh, I love the planting here. I got some ideas for this. I think we can make this look even sharper. It looks good as is. I love the planting right now. This is Delta too, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Delta flipped. When you collab, how do you split the work? Justin do the layout while you plant? No, we kind of took turns building holes. Like, he ripped out my first hole a bit. This first hole is not the same. But he built this second hole. I think I built this third hole. He built this fourth hole. I built this fifth hole. We just kind of alternated, and then we kind of added and subtracted to each other's. So yeah, we just kind of chat on Discord, pass the file back and forth. Oh man, this is good. Yeah, there you go. This is the first sneak preview, guys, of what's coming out next for us. Baby. Love it. Love it. All right, so we're going to jump back into our unnamed course. And we're going to do some routing of the back 9. And I'm going to grab a quick Coke Zero. I'll be right back. Oh man, that course looks so good. That's all Chantres there for cleaning that up. Jasmine 2 Electric Boogaloo. Wow, that's a name. Give me my Delta Flip. Flip means we had it in a desert theme, and we literally just flipped the theme from desert to Delta. So, like, for example, right now, I take this theme, and I'll do a flip right now. It's like, oh, I'll flip this to desert. There's a flip. Well, that actually looks pretty good. Why does that look good? What the hell? Interesting. I didn't think this would actually look decent. Huh. There's a flip. Sometimes you get caught off guard and you're like, huh. So yeah, that's a flip. All right, so we're gonna reroute 10 through 18. So we're gonna delete some golf holes here. Oop, delete. Flipped in theme halfway through design and completely changed the idea. Yeah, it can happen. I don't usually flip. I usually have the theme locked down before I start, but sometimes you get surprised and you're like, huh. I've never followed through with a straight up, like, flip like that. Okay. Delta does always look better. Agreed. Okay. So. The before and after. Oh man, I need to I think we should tease that tonight. I'm pumped. I am pumped. Okay, so here is the issue. We now only have 9 holes. I need to reroute this course, so I have 18. I don't know where I want 18. So I gotta kind of think, where do I want the clubhouse? Kind of a little maintenance shed in there. I feel like the clubhouse would probably wedge its way in there. CH does stuff. What's up? What kind of stuff are you doing? Or maybe kind of up here is where I would... I'm just going to put a placeholder building here. Just put whatever. I don't care. This building for now. So... will look better down there, or will look better here? Nah, I think it's going to look better kind of here. So let's go with that. I kind of see 18 coming in this way. Do I turn down my controller sensitivity? No, not usually. Or just kind of have it tilted this way, maybe. Kind of like an angled shot. Now I do have to worry because that's going to give off a lot of shadow, so that is also something to think about. You know, maybe having the 18th down, like the 18th green down in this little gully here, that might actually not look too bad. But then how are people getting to the road and the parking lot? Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, let me think here. Or I put it over here. Kind of perch it on the hill here. Hole one's a bit of a distance from it, but who cares? I really like 18 kind of coming in here. And then I could make a little crosswalk to the something up there. Again, I'm gonna probably make a better clubhouse than that. Actually, who knows? With me, probably not. Okay, so I want to lock in 18. I kind of see it. What's my distance here? It's actually not that long. I want it to be a par 5? I think I do. I want it to be a par 5. So kind of there, and then it kind of comes in down the hill here and finishes in this little gully. So that'll be 18. Right there. So yeah, and then I can see 18 green nicely here. I can see the clubhouse perched there. I think that's kind of what that's going to look like. So that's 18. So I really want to focus on tight routing here, because as you can see, these first front 9 holes, these are really smooshed together. Smooshed, is that a word? They are quite smooshed together. And I also want to try to utilize the good lighting. I want as few holes going this way as I can. So I kind of want to utilize that way, and this way as best as I can. So I think what we're going to do is, I kind of like 10 being a par 3. I kind of had it here to begin with, and I think it's going to stay here. So 10's going to be not that short. I kind of like it on this ridge here. 137's a little short for an opening back 9 hole, but 161. We can drag it out to there. I like how it sits there. We can make use of that. So that's going to be 10. And then you're basically going to walk down here to 11. Because I want you to be able to see 11 kind of snake its way down here. So what we'll do on 11. 11 will be a fun hole. I kind of want to tuck the green back in here. Maybe here. So yeah, it's going to be a relatively short par 4. So probably tuck it right in there for 12. Or that's 11, I mean. Alright. So I'm also thinking and considering, I don't want to have like 2 par 5s going in the same direction, for example. This par 5 is going this way, so I kind of look like, do I have any? So I have this par 5 going that direction. So I kind of have 8 and 18 going the same direction. 3 is going here. So yeah, having one go out here is fine. So then I'll kind of have them going roughly in a few different directions. I want my next hole to be a par 5, if you haven't figured that out. So we'll kind of have him trudge up the hill. And probably waypoint for par 3s affect anything? No, it doesn't really affect, other than the club selection, but I don't think it does too much. It used to affect the flyover, but now that's not a thing for now. Even tuck it back here a little bit more. I'm just trying to think tree line wise. Yeah. Oh, this course is looking good. Okay. This is probably going to be a 3-shotter. So we'll kind of do this. Pushing 600. Maybe I'll clear the 600-yard barrier here. 615 up the hill. That's a beast. Something like that. Yeah, anywhere from like 40 to 100 hours, kind of in there. I'm more on the short end, like 40 hours, maybe 30, 40 hours. Okay, so 13's going to come in there. So now I kind of want to build in like a triangle. I learned that from Ben. So a bit of a walk maybe. So let's see, I could jam 13. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. I might extend out again here. So maybe this is the tail end of our property out here. So maybe... yeah, that triangle routing is the way to go. I think I'll do this. So 12's gonna be... what do we got here? That's pretty long. It's perfect. No real ideas for this hole yet. 13 will be kind of a mid-length par 4. And then I'll kind of bring it in here again. What do I got here? Could do a nice little drivable par 3, or par 4. 289. I kind of like it sitting there, and then you kind of can see 3 greens here. I think I would back it up a little bit more, so maybe like in here. That's actually not drivable anymore. Let's give it like a 306. 312. Right there. I have to move over probably the tee box a bit. I've done a few double greens. Favorite course I've made? I like Persephone, my newest one. Right, I have the default tee boxes here. Let's give it some more room. There. Okay. There's 14. So then I kind of bring it out here. Will kind of be a bit of a sharper dog leg. And another mid-length par 4. And then I've got 3 holes left. So we'll probably go we got a par 3 and Par 3 and 2/4. Par 3 and 2/4. Okay. So I'll probably for a bit of a sexy par 3 here. Does that routing make sense? Because you can get from 12 to 13. Yep. There. Oh no, I only have one more hole to build. That's even better. Probably have... See, I don't want two sharp dogleg rights in a row. This one won't be as sharp, and it's also... probably won't be as much of one. This will be a longer 4. Maybe like 487. And then we'll just reorder this. That's 18. That should have fixed everything. Yep, there we go. That is rerouted. Still tight. Yeah, so a lot of kind of north-south on the front, and then a lot of east-west on the back. So that's how I route a course. I guess that's okay. Will I change this again? I might. But I mean, I can visually visualize 10. 11 I can see being a fun little par 4. And then 12 will be our beastly par 5. Make our way all the way up here. 13's coming in here. 14 back this way. 15 back this way. 16 coming in here. You get the nice lighting there. So I got two par 3s going relatively the same direction, but it's okay. What do you generally do with the empty space between those holes in the back? Yeah, we'll probably do some hills or something to block it in here. Haven't thought about it yet, to be quite honest. But yeah, we gotta definitely pay attention to kind of edge of the property stuff. And I'm just trying to think about my front 9. So that's 4. 5 will be a nice little par. I got a little too many par 3s going the same way. I've just realized 3 of them are going north-south. Nah, whatever. It's par 3s. Who cares? 6. Right, so 6 will kind of bend around a little bit. This will be more like this. 7, 8, and 9. So yeah, I'm really only going to have 2 holes going this way into this ugly kind of lighting, which I'm a big fan of. That mirror course, oh, I love Mirror Woods. I love a short, tight little course. It's great. It is great. Okay, guys, in about 2 hours, I think we're going to call it an evening. So, fun little impromptu stream there. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be for sure back on Wednesday. A little more design, maybe some impromptu little quick critiques here and there. And yeah, that'll be Wednesday. So thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Good luck with your designing and all that stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.